Hello, my friends, and welcome back to my channel. This is going to be a new love reading. So I'm going to try my best to channel new love. Sometimes what happens when I channel new love is I do channel rebirth energy. So for some of you, this could be someone from your past coming in like a brand new energy. I am going to keep it new love related. So I'm going to talk about this person like this is your future person, new love. I'm going to be using a few different decks to see what we need to know about this person. If it does sound like I'm describing someone that you already know, that could be, an indication that it is someone you know returning. But like I said, for the most part, I'm trying to keep this focused on future new love. So we're going to start by looking at who this is coming towards you, or who this new love is. We'll just say that. I don't want to make eye contact with this card. For some of you, this could be, while I'm shuffling, I'm not going to look at these cards because I'm just not going to do it. But I do need to talk about this. I didn't even look at what this is, but I did make eye contact with this. So with the Panther is an energy where if you do know this person, you probably went through a tower moment with this person and maybe you really changed because of this person. It could be that your new person is coming in after a tower moment with someone else. The Panther does talk about the annihilation of anything that's unnecessary. So maybe this person, again, that's the last time I'm going to look at the card when I'm shuffling in this reading. With this deck, just this deck. But like I said, maybe this person comes into your life after someone else has been removed, or something that wasn't working is removed. Or it could be that this person is someone who caused you to completely change and transform who you are. And I'm not talking about changing for someone else. I'm talking about like the evolution from a caterpillar to a butterfly. So I feel like if you know what I mean, you know what I mean. All right. Again, that's the last. I'm going to close my eyes while I'm doing this. No, I'm not supposed to be looking. I thought I dropped a card. So anyway, I'm going to keep my eyes closed while I'm doing this. All right. Whoops. Now I got to do it one more time. Maybe when you first meet this person, they're not your usual type. Maybe when you first meet this person, like you don't have that initial, I don't know. I don't know why that message is coming through. Maybe at first glance, they're not your type, or maybe like first encounter is very awkward and it leaves you feeling like, I don't know. I don't know if that's my type of person. And then the second meeting, you see something more in this person. I don't know why that message is coming through. I heard it, so I had to say it. We have the rabbit. Interesting. So this could be someone that, when I think of rabbits, I do think about how rabbits like to get it on. So maybe you and this person, there's a lot of sexual chemistry. This could be someone that when you first, there was something about that message about the first meeting. Seeing this bunny, it could be that this is someone who, like I said, maybe your first meeting, it's like there's something awkward that happens. Your first meeting for some of you, like maybe you sleep with this person right after you meet them. and then you wonder, like, was it just a fling? Take it as it resonates. I'm not going to look at the card that's underneath that either, Spirit. So we do have earth energy. Usually the bunny does represent fertility. It can represent sex. Anyway, so the bunny, or a rabbit, whatever you're supposed to call it. The rabbit. Oh, see, that's exactly what I was feeling. That is so interesting. So remember how I was getting that message about there could be something off about this person when you first meet them? Like it may seem like they come across as really awkward or something, or your first meeting is super awkward. The bunny, interestingly enough, the energy of the bunny is kind of an overwhelmed, nervous energy. Very interesting. So you could meet this person when you're actually, I don't know, there's something about this energy, like maybe when you meet this person, maybe they intimidate you in some way, or maybe this person is like very shy, very guarded. Interesting. So we have, for who this is, very interesting. You could be quite scared about your future when you meet this person, worried about your future. So maybe there's like a tower moment that happens in your life where you're worrying that you'll never meet anyone else, and that's when you meet this person. I'm just talking about energy right now, not this actual person, but energies that you may be experiencing. That's interesting energy. So yeah, maybe when you meet this person, you're very afraid about the future, unsure if you'll ever find love again. There could be something intimidating about this person, like maybe this person isn't your usual type. As far as personality, with this person, the rabbit represents someone who may be a bit of a worrier, and someone who is learning that their thoughts and words shape your destiny. So this could be someone who is, realizing that there's someone who worries a lot, and trying to change their thought process is what I'm hearing. We do have, when in balance, sensitive, problem solver, good listener. So this is someone that you can talk to. This is someone that will listen to you. Like maybe you're someone who is afraid of things, and they're very, like, they listen to you. They offer good advice. It says problem solver. So this person may even like swoop into your life when you need help solving a problem. I'm seeing the Cobra card for some reason. And the Cobra card talks about a teacher. And when there's a lesson that needs to be learned, the teacher appears. So maybe like you have a problem that you're going through with your life, and you like, I'm just going to give you like a random example. Like maybe you need to move, and maybe you pick up the phone to call a random realtor, and you get this person, and all of a sudden you've got this person like trying to help you solve a problem about moving and buying a house. And one thing leads to another. Anyway, when out of balance, over explains and talks fast. So this could be someone, actually that has anxious attachment. And it's interesting because I channel a lot of collectives that are anxious attachment. So it could be that like maybe you're someone who's healing your anxious attachment wound, and then you attract someone who does have a little bit of that anxious attachment, and the two of you really understand each other. I'm also hearing that quote about when two givers find each other. So like you and this person could both be givers, both be let's say healed anxious attachment. Like, you know, sometimes anxious attachment people can like overgive when they're feeling insecure. And maybe you're someone that's healed that anxious attachment within and you're just ready to give and receive, and you meet this person who's ready to give and receive. I'm hearing that quote about when two givers find each other, it's a beautiful thing. Anyway, and it says to bring into balance a day of silence. So this is someone who needs space to, especially if this is someone who overthinks or is nervous about the world or becomes overstimulated. I think it's okay to need, I think it's okay and healthy to need space. That's part of the way that I recharge my batteries and energy is every day I need alone time. Anyway, so earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So let's see about your future love, including that message. Let's see who this is. Your future person. New love. We've got a lot of fire. No, sorry. The firefly is not fire energy. It's air energy. So you have air and fire here. This is interesting energy. And we've got the sea serpent on the bottom. So it does look like this is someone who has spiritually awakened with the sea serpent. Or they've seen, like they're starting to realize things about themselves, starting to realize shadows about themselves. It does look to me like there could be, just like going off first glance of this energy, you could meet this person when there's a lot of other people around, or maybe at some sort of gathering, maybe at work. But with the firefly, it seems like there's going to be an instant attraction to this person. You could be drawn to their light, or they could be drawn to yours. Take that as it resonates. Interesting. Maybe for somebody, like maybe this happens on social media for some of you. I want to start with the sea serpent, and I'm actually just going to take that card. Healing emotional wounds. Yeah, see, exactly. Remember I was getting that download about someone who was healing attachment styles. So this is someone who's been healing their attachment styles. So maybe at one point they were like an avoidant or anxious attachment. Take it as it resonates. It also feels to me like this is someone, well, healing emotional wounds, let's start there. It also talks about expressing desires. So this is someone who's healed their emotional wounds and can express what they need and want in a relationship, and they can express themselves in an emotionally intelligent way and, you know, without losing their cool, which is interesting because we have the fire ant. So I feel like this person, that's something that they've worked on. I feel like in the past, this person could have been quite reactive and fiery. Sometimes when I explain like the shadow attributes of these cards, the viewers will be like, oh, that sounds like somebody that I used to know. So if I'm explaining the shadow attributes of these two cards and it sounds like someone you used to know, remember that this is someone who's been working on their healing. So when the essence of this card is in balance, we express ourselves. This is your person. We express ourselves creatively and sexually without fear or shame. We know what we desire most. Our hearts are at ease when our relationships are meaningful and enduring. So this is someone who wants a meaningful and enduring relationship. We loosen the grip of self-judgment and we let the cool waters of forgiveness in to heal our wounds. So this is someone who's been working on healing wounds. For some of you, this definitely could be someone that you know. Doesn't have to be. Interesting. There's something, this person seems to be very supportive. It's similar to like Queen of Cups, King of Cups energy. And this is someone who seems to be able to express what they need and express about themselves. This could even be like, if you know this person, this could be someone who expresses exactly what they have been healing about themselves. Blue eyes could be symbolic. So let's look at the Firefly. So it does seem like there's an instant attraction to this person. For some of you, you could, I'm just going to say, you could resonate. Again, I don't want to make the whole reading about a past person, but for some of you, this could have been a counterpart, because this Firefly talks about this instant attraction, this instant spark of energy, but it doesn't stay without, like, it's fleeting. So I'm just thinking about counterparts where there's that instant attraction, that instant pull towards each other. And then as their wounds start being triggered, they start to repel each other energetically. This is someone who writes, creates, and brainstorms. So this could be a writer. This could be someone doing something online or expressing themselves online. When out of balance, burns out, feels dull. So this could be someone, remember I mentioned the bunny. And I mentioned like maybe this person gets easily overstimulated or needs time to recharge their battery. That's exactly what this Firefly is saying. Like, this is someone who can become burnt out and needs that time to recharge their light. Again, this could be someone very creative, someone who is like an intellect or someone very good with their words, someone who does enjoy writing or works with language in some way. Take that as it resonates. This could also be someone into poetry and drawing, into art, so expressing themselves creatively. It's the fire ant that's going to be the interesting one here, because I feel like as soon as I start explaining this fire ant, some of you are going to be like, that sounds like my past person. The fire ant. So we do have aggression and rigid thinking. So this could be someone who really struggled with really rigid thinking and aggression and becoming fired up and becoming reactive. But remember this sea serpent. This sea serpent is very important because it shows this is someone who's working on that or has been working on that and knows this about themselves and is learning to express themselves and their desires rather than becoming aggressive and trying to control the situation. You know, this could have been someone in the past who was quite a rigid thinker. This sea serpent card is a spiritual card, and it kind of reminds me of like an all-seeing eye, or, you know, someone who is open to more spiritual thinking and ideas. Maybe they're not like completely spiritual, but they're not in this rigid thinking anymore. They're opening up to the possibility that there's more than this rigid thinking. This could have been someone, it's interesting because this fire ant talks about the force that attracts us to people and situations that feed our imbalances. So it could be that you and this person attracted each other because there's something to heal within this connection. I know that for some of you, you're gonna know who this is. This could be like this fire ant. This could be someone that you do know that you haven't been able to let go. This card talks about stewing about a person or a situation. So when I just want to read, when out of balance, argues, excess heat, gossips. So that could sound like somebody that you used to know. And that song keeps popping into my head. Somebody that I used to know. When in balance, thoughtful and disciplined. So I think the most important thing about this fire ant card can sound quite negative. Whoever this is, whether you know them or not, this is what this person is healing. They're healing this fire ant energy. They're healing this firefly energy. Most of these cards talk about needing solo time. So this is someone who maybe is a bit of a loner, or if they spend a lot of time with people, they need time to recharge. Both of these cards and the rabbit talked about to bring into balance alone time. So for some of you, like if you did know this person, I feel like they needed a separation or alone time in order to realize some of this wounding about themselves. This could be someone who likes to walk at night, like take night walks. Maybe you know this about them if you do know them. Anyway, this is sounding more and more like a past person, and that's exactly what I didn't want. So I'm just going to pretend that that's not happening and still try to explain this person as a future person for those of you who are not resonating with it as being a past person. This is someone very thoughtful and disciplined. This is someone who's been healing themselves, you know? I could see this being someone, like, if you don't know them, when you do meet them and you say, like, you know, tell me about your last relationship. I can see this being someone that says something like, I actually haven't been in a relationship for a while. I took a break from love to kind of focus on myself, become a better person. Like, I could see this someone saying they're on a healing journey. If you don't know them, possibly even if you do know them, they could say that. Interesting. Very, very interesting. So that's who it is. I'm sorry if that's not who you wanted. If this isn't who you want, turn off the reading, right? Just turn it off right now. Flick it off. Hit stop. Hit next. So I'm going to shuffle this deck to see who this may be. Blue eyes could be very symbolic here. We have a boss, master of wealth, risk, investment, management, leader. So you could be dealing with like an emperor type of energy. Take it as it resonates. Someone who leads others, which I did mention. Interesting. Maybe someone who has their own business. I've got a card flipped up here. What are you? Player. Great. No, thank you. Maybe this person, you know, in the past was a bit of a player or a runner. Again, the most important thing about this reading is that this is someone who's been healing. So any of the shadows that I'm talking about, they're working on, they're healing. It's interesting how we had a player going to a boss, because that boss card did mention investment. So this could be someone who's ready to invest in a connection, you know. We have animal shaman, animal spirits, spiritual leader, nature. Beautiful. So someone who's into animals, perhaps, someone who likes spending time in nature. This could be someone who, like I said, there's something about this sea serpent card. This person could like just be dipping their toe into spirituality. Maybe they've been a rigid thinker all their life and now they're starting to explore that idea. I could see this being someone who's like not into tarot, but mentions like animal spirit guides to you or animal totems, or they say like, oh yeah, I took a quiz online and it said that the tiger was my spirit animal or whatever. And if they are an animal shaman, I overthink how to say that word. That's pretty darn cool. Like seriously, oh, we have lost soul. At one point they were lost, but now they're found. What song is that? Is that Amazing Grace that I'm hearing? So at one point they were lost, but now they're found. Remember this sea serpent card. So you could have been, I can see that maybe this is someone that you know for some of you. Seeker of clarity, wanderer, confusion, defeat, struggle. It's interesting because with the firefly and the lost soul and the bunny mentioned something about talking a lot. And there's something about that firefly and the bunny combined. And then this seeker of clarity, like this could be someone who over explains, or someone who, I'm thinking about, like sometimes I see videos from autistic individuals saying that because they're asking clarifying questions, people think they're arguing. So this could be someone who is misunderstood when it comes to communication. Take it as it resonates. Or was. Remember, they're found. I don't know. I feel like there's another card flipped up. There is. We have homeless, unemployed, solitude, hunger, bankruptcy, wandering. So this could be someone, maybe they help people in that situation. This could have been someone who did spend, you know, time in solitude, not much money, possibly homeless. Like, we don't really know everything about people, especially at first glance. Like, this could have been someone who grew up in poverty and then turned their life around and created a business for themselves. Interesting. We have betrayal, broken bonds. So for some of you, this person, you know, this could be connected to you. Maybe there was a betrayal. Maybe there was a separation between the two of you. For others of you, this person could have been betrayed or betrayed someone else and had to heal that wound. Like, I could see this being someone who, if you, whether or not you know them or not, with this emotional wound, healing emotional wounds, this could have been someone who was hurt emotionally and has learned how to forgive that. This could have been someone who was cheated on in the past, you know, deceived, and then took that time to heal that wound so they weren't bringing it into their next relationship. If you do know this person, it's possible they were the one that, you know, deceived you. Take it as it resonates. With that sea serpent card, there is the energy of forgiveness. So this could be someone seeking your forgiveness if you do know them. We do have deception again coming through. I don't feel like this is a deceptive person in the future. Interesting. So we have Avenger, Memory, Resolve, Hatred, Plotting. We have Farmer, Cultivation, Harvest, Land. And we have Clown, Jester of Laughter, Comedy, Mask, Performance. So I'm seeing 3 different energies there. You don't have to take them all if they don't resonate. This could be someone who's very, like, has a good sense of humor, enjoys making others laugh. Maybe they are, I was getting that for some of you, this person could be some sort of leader or creative. We do have Farmer, Cultivation, Harvest, Land. So maybe this is someone who works on a farm. We had that animal card, so they could be close to animals. With cultivation, though, this could be someone that you've already invested time and energy into it. I do have to say it. We also have Avenger, Memory. So this could be someone that you already share memories with for some of you. Take it as it resonates. So who is this future love? We have Security Guard. Yes. Maybe this person has like cheesy pickup lines, because I just heard a cheesy pickup line. I just heard like the security guard of your heart. Wait, there's a song coming through. What is that? Locksmith? You're the locksmith? I've never heard that song in a reading. You're the locksmith. If you don't know what song I'm talking about, look up You're the Locksmith. And in 10 years' time, if I'm still on your mind, Will you call me and say you want this or something? That is really interesting. So for some of you that this could be a past person. Anyway, I'm just going to get a few more. So we have lost soul coming out again, seeker of clarity, wanderer, confusion, defeat, struggle. Again, I feel like they once were lost, but now they're found. We have friend, keeper of trust, companion, support, sharing joy. So this could be someone that you do build quite a friendship with. Maybe it's friends leading to love, or maybe it's just one of those connections where there's deep love, but you also feel like best friends. I'm also getting golden retriever energy, and I was getting someone who's ready to give to this connection, because I was hearing that when two givers. So it does feel like this will be someone who's around, who shows up for you. We have journalist, chronicler of stories, reporting, interview, inquiring, promotion. So maybe you meet this person. I don't want to like rip apart every card here, but this could be someone that, you meet after you're promoted in your job, or maybe they or someone in your business who's promoted to be your boss. Could be a journalist of some sort. Could be someone who shares things online, like I said. They don't have to be a reporter. We have gambler, risk taker of fate, speculation, addiction, debt, fortune. I don't know why my dogs are freaking out. Oh, because there's an Amazon truck here. Could be an Amazon delivery person. Or a courier. We have security guard, patrol keeper, watchman, service provider. And yeah, I'm hearing the song Locksmith when I'm touching that card. And again, there's an important line in that song, if in 10 years' time you're still on my mind. Or if I'm still on your mind. I can't remember the lyrics. We have educator. We have vendor, merchant, retailer, individual, entrepreneur. So this could be someone, like I said, who started their own business. Maybe they serve you coffee. What is he serving? I don't even know. Looks like sandwiches. We have educator, imparter, mentor, guide, teacher, which is interesting that it's underneath Firefly, because I think I mentioned that. We have waiter on the bottom, cleaner, waiter. We have aesthetic, seeker of self-restraint, abstinence, purification, discipline, right underneath sea serpent. So this is someone who's been working on themselves. We have clergy, guardians of the faith, religion, morality, compassion, sacred mission. So this could be someone that, they could be a clergy, but you could have a spiritual contract or mission with this person. And we have learner, seeker of knowledge, inquisitive, progress, aspirant, explorer. And we'll get one more. We have soldier, guardian of nations, loyalty, honor, integrity, selfless service. And we also have elder coming out, which I'm not going to take because there's not enough room. Wisdom bearer, experience, tradition, kindness, health. This gives me hermit energy. So someone who spent a lot of time reflecting, someone perhaps very wise, perhaps an old soul. And we have lawyer, keeper of justice, law, case, defense, advisor. So take those as they resonate. I'm feeling called to get one card out of this deck for you. Maybe two. Maybe we'll get two in case I feel like there's different collectives here. Oh, the first card, the lovers. So it could be Gemini energy. You could resonate with being a divine feminine. Like this could be your divine counterpart that we're channeling here. And we have the gardener. So this could have been something that you need. Like this could be something that you need to believe in, in order for it to come in. This could be something that you've already invested time and energy into. With the gardener, this could be like just very literally someone who is into gardening or even into watering their own garden, like their own self-healing journey. And I mentioned a giver, right? Like someone who wants to give to you. Interesting. I just kind of want to look up the Lovers card for you here. Was that number 3? Yes, it was. I opened right up to it. Love is gentle, love is kind, your love is of the eternal kind. These lovers aren't all rainbows and roses. They are forever pushing up daisies. You're committed. You're in it for the long haul. Nothing is going to change your mind. You're willing to go to your grave. Whatever you're asking about is here to stay. Oh my gosh. Okay. So whoever this is, they're here to stay. It's interesting that that card about the locksmith came up. The gardener. The skeleton gardener is here to remind you that you reap what you sow. Time to focus on your thoughts. The flowers of all the tomorrows are in the seeds of today. In what ways are you nurturing your future? The thoughts we think are the seeds we plant. Are you growing flowers or weeds? And remember, the bunny card talked about that. The bunny card, I specifically mentioned this could be someone who's realizing that their thoughts are powerful and they do manifest. So if you're someone who's looking for new love, or you're someone who's hoping for a reconciliation, the thoughts we think are the seeds we plant. Are you growing flowers or weeds? Are you growing weeds? Like, are you saying this person could never change? That won't be my person. My person is hopeless. I'll never find love. I'll always be alone. Are you growing weeds? Or are you affirming? Are you growing flowers? Are you saying, I'm worthy of love. I'm worthy of reciprocal love. Love will find me. I will see the love I give return to me. Are you growing flowers or are you growing weeds? Anyway. I get so passionate. So I'm just going to look again. We have, I can't help it. I got to look. We have the taco, which is 14, which is the energy of temperance. Oh my gosh. My friends, for some of you, you know this person. For some of you, you definitely freaking know this person. For some of you, you're in separation with this person right now. Underneath, I've got the Zoom meeting and I've got a skeleton with 4 swords in their body. So for some of you, you're in 4 of Swords energy with this person. Anyway, the taco. The glorious, perfectly encapsulated food. Meat, cheese, sour cream, and extra guac. Everything you need in the palm of your hand. Not all things that fall apart are broken. You may be stuck in a mess, but this isn't the end. Scoop up the pieces and remember that your routine doesn't define you. You can always change direction. You are a work of art. Eat up. So for some of you, that message of not all things that fall apart are broken is an interesting one. So I'm going to get 2 different cards just to see what comes out. So who is this viewer's new future love? Show me this viewer's new future love. We have the bottle. Is that 13? And we'll get one more. We've got the gardener, which we already mentioned. And we've got coffee. Interesting. Didn't I specifically say that person? I said coffee, even though he looked like he was holding a sandwich. Coffee bean. Anyway. So we have the bottle and the coffee. And the gardener also came out, but we already spoke about the gardener. So I'm going to leave that off to the side. And let's see who this is. Let's go to the table of contents so that I can find it faster. So the bottle is 13. death and transformation. Very interesting. So this is someone who is no longer bottling things up. Like, this is someone healing emotional wounds, and that's confirmed with the bottle. Look, another blue eye. That's insane. This one is brown. So brown eyes or blue eyes could be symbolic. Or hazel, I guess. So what are you bottling up? Your precious gifts are meant to be given away. Step into your power, your authenticity, and your flow by relaxing into the essence of who you really are. So it feels like whoever this is, you're getting their most authentic self in the future here. This is someone who's learned to accept who they are. And again, I feel like this is someone who's done a lot of emotional healing. It also talks about a source of nourishment. So this person could feel like a source of nourishment for you. Like, I'm hearing a breath of fresh air. Now the coffee is, that's insane. The coffee is number 4, which is Emperor energy. And we also had Empress energy with the Lovers. So for some of you, there are like indications of that energy here. I'll just say that. And the coffee cup is about alchemy. The magic in the mundane. So like I said, I feel like this is someone who's starting to open up to magic. Like, this could be someone who sees magic in the everyday. Coffee could be very symbolic here. This could be someone, I'll just tell you some of the things I'm hearing. This could be someone who was an avoidant at one point, or an anxious attachment. I feel like this is someone who's been healing those attachment wounds. This could have been someone that took you for granted. I hate to say that. Like, if you know this person, this could be someone who took you for granted and overlooked you and prioritized other things over you. If you don't know this person, this is someone who has, even if you do know this person, this is someone who's learned not to do that. Like, this is someone who's learned not to overlook their blessings and to not take things for granted. Like, you've got someone here thankful for the one, like, showing thanks to this one coffee bean that went into making this cup of coffee. Like, they're not taking anything for granted anymore. They're savoring every last drop is what I'm hearing. This could have been someone, it does talk about, this could have been someone who avoided things that needed their attention and just pushed them aside or pushed them away in the past. Again, the most important card here is that Sea Serpent card. This is someone who's healing those wounds, those patterns. Anyway, so that's what we have coming through. Take it as it resonates. We do have Scorpio energy. We have Emperor energy here, so Aries. We have fire, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Air, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. We had Earth, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. We had, I believe I saw when I was shuffling this deck, I saw Gemini energy, Taurus and Libra energy, and Sagittarius energy. So take those as they resonate. All right, so let's get some tarot finally. Let's get some tarot and see who this is. We'll just see what we can figure out about the future of your connection. We do have the Page of Pentacles, so that shows new chapter, the start of something stable. This could be someone who built a business from the ground up. This is someone who's put work into their own growth. We've got the Two of Cups. Interesting. Very interesting. Two of Cups. No, I'm going to shuffle one more time. We have the King of Cups. So it feels like this could be someone who has evolved emotionally, who's done a lot of emotional healing, who's emotionally stable and secure. So we're going to see who this is. We have the High Priestess, so someone you may have to be patient for, whether that's patient for their spiritual growth and a rebirth, or that's being patient about them even entering your life, you know? For who this could be someone who is highly intuitive. This could be someone, like if you do know them, this could be someone with heavy programming from childhood. Like I keep talking about attachment styles. So this could be someone who, you know, had to work very hard at breaking through that programming. Again, there's an energy of you'll need to be patient for this, whatever that means. Interesting. I actually want to look for you. I've never looked up the Hierophant, or sorry, the High Priestess in this book. I'm one of those people that like, I have ADHD, so it's like I very impulsively like see a book and I'm like, I want that, and I buy it and then it just sits on my shelf. I am getting through reading some of my books though, so I am proud of myself. I stopped just buying them and I started reading them. So High Priestess as a person, they are powerful, wise, and intuitive, if not actually psychic. You may go to them for advice, perhaps because you are worried about something. They could be a teacher or a mentor, or you could learn from their experience and knowledge. If you are lucky, they are objective and perceptive, and you can trust them. Interesting. Is that really all it says? That's really all it says. All right. That was not as exciting as I thought it would be. Which again, there's something about that bunny energy. Like maybe there's something about when you meet this person, it's not as exciting as you thought it would be. Or maybe when you reunite with them, it's not what you were expecting. Anyway, it was just kind of like, that was anticlimactic or whatever the term is. All right. So let's see who this is, my friend. Who is this future love? We've got the Chariot. So this could be someone you meet while traveling or someone you meet online. Take those two as they resonate. Doesn't have to be. For who this is, we do have the Chariot. So this is someone who's ready to, this is someone who's grown. This is someone who's ready to move forward with their life. This is someone who is a giver, someone who is going to give to a connection. They're going to put in effort. They're going to take action. They're going to want to make plans with you. They're going to want to communicate with you. Again, this could be someone that you meet online. Doesn't have to be. This could also be someone that you have dreams about, whether you know them or not. Like maybe you're having dreams about like a faceless person. Oh my gosh, the High Priestess was faceless. So you could be having dreams about someone where, you know, you feel their energy, but you can't see their face. I don't mean they're like scary and faceless. I just mean that you can't make out who it is in your dream. But that you dream of someone, you know? I'm hearing, I think it's You've Got Mail. Is it You've Got Mail or is it Sleepless in Seattle? I get those two mixed up all the time. But the person says to Meg Ryan, like, how about you? Is there someone else? Maybe it's You've Got Mail. Is there someone else? And she said, no, but there's the dream of someone else. So maybe you have a dream of someone else. It's disappointing to me because the court cards show who it could be, but for the major, like it explains who this could be, their characteristics in this book, but for the major arcanas, it doesn't. So the first thing I saw when I opened that book is this could be someone that you used to have a lot of arguments with, if you do know them. And let's just go back to those of you who do know this person. The Chariot can be two opposing forces aligning as one. So for some of you, like the Chariot does show a black and white horse. So this could be someone that, you know, you were aligned with, but pulling in different directions or at different speeds. You could resonate with divine feminine, divine masculine energy, or counterparts, I mean. The Chariot, for who this is, someone who's successful, has a lot of ambition, determination, willpower, control, self-discipline, focus. The Chariot, this person has overcome a lot of challenges. A perfect combination of control and confidence. The letter C could be symbolic. Someone with strong ambition, motivation, and control for work, determination to reach financial goals. And this person has clear goals, like they want to move towards their goals, whoever this is, whether you know them or not. Stop peeking at me. This person is peeking at me. Eye contact could be symbolic. I'm very drawn to like the eyes in this reading. So something about eye contact could be very symbolic. I'm going to cover you up. Stop looking at me. All right, let's keep going. For who this is, let's get another card. Like I said, it could be a Cancer. We have the Page of Wands, and we have the King of Cups, confirmation, King of Cups. That one I can look up because it's a court card. This is tarot for love and relationships. And like I said, for all the court cards, it describes who this might be. But for the major arcanas, it doesn't, which makes me sad. Where are the cups? There they are. This way. You're this way. They're in your future. So as a person, King of Cups, someone who can open up emotionally. We've already talked about it with that sea serpent. Could be a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. A mature person who will turn out to be very important to you. Oh, it talks about how it may be, like, it describes, like, if you already know them, this person may occupy a central place in your life or perhaps will soon. They have some form of authority and could be widely respected, friendly and helpful, although not as approachable as you may like. You may get the impression that this person holds some part of themselves in reserve, perhaps through self-defense. The King of Cups describes someone who works in an advisory capacity. They may practice some form of counseling or provide emotional or psychological support to others. So this is someone who could help others with some of these things. I also feel like this is someone who's done a lot of emotional and psychological healing themselves. Could be a businessman who is in charge, or a business person, sorry. The book gendered it, not me. Business person in charge of a lot of people. Could be a mentor, working as an inspirational teacher or lecturer. That has come out so many times. This person's job may bring them into contact with children. So this person could work with children in some capacity. Might be a doctor or a nurse who specializes in pediatrics, or could even be a foster parent. Take it as it resonates. King of Cups is connected to spirituality and religion, so they could have some form of spiritual authority or have spiritual beliefs or philosophy. Outwardly friendly, creative and artistic abilities, could have an important job in the world of media, advertising, or the arts. It is so crazy how these cards resonate with the animal cards I pulled. Probably successful and accomplished, strong instincts, highly intuitive. Sometimes this person may appear to take risks because they prefer to trust their gut instincts rather than the results of focus groups or market research. Interesting. And this is someone who's learning how to open up emotionally in healthy ways. So there you go. Take all of that as it resonates. Let's see how you will feel about them. How will you feel about them in the future? How will you feel about them in the future? We've got the Eight of Wands. How interesting. So the Eight of Wands does show lots of communication, instant attraction, I'm hearing instant soul spark for some reason, even though the Eight of Wands doesn't talk about an instant soul spark. But it's giving me that energy of like this firefly, like instant attraction, instant chemistry. How will you feel about this person? You're going to feel like they communicate very well with you. Like they talk as much as you do is what I'm hearing. Like if you send a message, they message right back. This is someone, Chariot energy, who puts time and effort into communicating with you. Like this is someone who reaches out, not waiting for you to reach out to them, you know? You're going to feel it looks like very fast feelings for this person. And like the energy between you picks up very quickly. Remember, this is in the future. If you do know this person, you could already know that's how you felt when you met them. Like you may be listening to this and being like, that's exactly how I felt about my person when I met them in the past. For some of you, travel could be indicated as well with some of these cards. So you could be at a distance, or maybe you like want to travel with this person. Let's get another one for how you'll feel about them. There's something too here about intuition. We have the Nine of Cups, which is wish fulfillment. It's happiness. It's positivity. We've got the Ace of Wands on the bottom. So lots of passion, lots of flirting, lots of inspiration, lots of sexual chemistry. Nine of Cups for how you'll feel about them or how you'll feel with them. Nine of Cups, wishes coming true, contentment, satisfaction, success, achievement, recognition, pleasure, appreciation, fulfilled dreams, feeling content. You'll feel content with this person. My cat is throwing up. I'm so sorry. Get off my bed. Get off my bed. Hang on. That cat puked on my bed. I didn't make it in time. Just as I made it to him to like guide him off my bed. Anyway, jeez. I have to laugh, otherwise I'd be crying. I just want to see what it says for the Eight of Wands. Nothing about who this is, so I'm not even going to go there. All right, so let's see how they will feel about you. So how is this person going to feel about you? We have the Ace of Pentacles, so they're going to see commitment with you, stability. Interesting. We have the Six of Pentacles. What did I say about when a giver, listen, I said it, when a giver meets a giver. How are they going to feel about you? Reciprocal energy, equal give and take. They give, you give, you know? They're going to feel like you're someone worth investing in. You're someone worth giving their time and energy. We have the Three of Wands here. So this is someone who wants to create a lasting foundation with you. This is someone who envisions a future with you and who wants to move this connection forward. For how they feel about you, I'll just touch on each of these cards for you. Six of Pentacles, they're going to feel like you are very generous, caring, supportive, and that you can match their energy. Very generous lover. They're going to feel like you are a very generous lover, that you're a giver. And I feel like this is someone who's going to appreciate that. You know, I could be describing someone who you had the, like if this is someone that you used to know, maybe they took that for granted in the past. Ace of Pentacles for how they feel about you, wanting a steady, loving relationship with you, abundance and prosperity and love, privileged couple. Interesting. And then the Three of Wands, I believe this is about planning for the future. So this is definitely someone who, the Three of Wands is about envisioning a future. Three of Wands, next stage in relationship, romantic momentum, creating lasting foundation. So yeah, this person definitely envisions a future with you. I feel like this person almost feels like it's fated. Like this connection is fated. Fated, not faded. So let's see how you will be together. Let's see your connecting energy. How will you and this person be together? Oh, we have the Lovers. Meh. Gemini energy. And we have the World, completion. So together you complete each other, and not in an unhealthy way. This is not about looking for completion in another person. You and this person will complete each other. You will complement each other. You will add to each other's lives. This will feel like a very important relationship with these two major arcanas. The Lovers does show a divine love connection. So for some of you, you could resonate with divine counterparts. There could be distance between you with the World card. Take that as it resonates. Balanced, loving, supportive relationship. Yep, that's you guys. Very beautiful. And then for the World, we have, I already know it's fulfillment. Feeling loved and grateful, fulfilling romantic life. So that's your shared energy. That is beautiful. Let's look at a weakness, because things can't all be rainbows and sunshine. Let's look at whatever weakness is here. So what is the weakness of this connection? We have the Knight of Wands. So for some of you, like this could be that you were dealing with someone who ran from this connection in the past. We also have Three of Pentacles, which is so interesting. So, you know, this person sees you as a very generous lover, sees you as someone who has a lot to give. You know, this talked about a balanced and fair, loving relationship. But at times, this person, it feels like they do need some alone time, or they need to, like, this could be someone in the past who was an avoidant or did run from this connection. The Three of Pentacles for a weakness can be not always being on the same page. So maybe sometimes this person is, you know, busy with other things or busy recharging their energy, and they're, you know, there are times where they can't give to you. For a lot of you, I feel like this is past energy. My cat is like, maybe they work with animals. My cat is driving me crazy during this reading. Like, he puked on my bed, and now no, stop. He took a stinky poop, and now stop it. He's playing with a plug. Like, he does not usually act this way. You guys, if you've been listening to me for a while, okay, that's enough. If you've been listening to me for a while, you know Wally doesn't usually cause me these many distractions. Anyway, the other thing I was going to say is one of the weaknesses here could be, like, maybe this is someone who is quite extroverted or likes to be, like, out with people, the life of the party. Maybe that's you. Take it as it resonates. All right. Let's see what you need to know about this person, your future love. What do you need to know about this person? We have the Five of Pentacles. Interesting. And Justice. That's an interesting energy. So this person, for what you need to know about this person could have been wronged in the past. Like, I'm seeing a few different energies here. If this is someone that you do know, someone that rejected you, you could have been being protected. because I see someone kind of taking this person away and the dog barking and this door being locked. And we do have, justice on the bottom. So for some of you, if you do know this person, it's possible that you were being protected. Like if they rejected you in the past, it was for your own protection. Whether or not you know this person or not, I feel like this person does maybe have abandonment wounds or fear of abandonment. Interesting. There's also something about a lack mentality here. It's important not to have, like I talked about that lack mentality. For what you need to know about this situation, like if you are someone who's saying out loud or even thinking it, I'll always be alone. I'll always be alone. You need to try and rewire that message. You need to try and change your words. Even just, it's so easy to say, I'll always be alone. It's also very simple to just add a few words in there. I know I won't always be alone. Say that instead. It's almost like saying the exact same thing, but it'll change the energy. Anyway. So it does feel like this is someone who has been through hardship in their life. They've experienced loss. They've experienced isolation. Like I said, this could be someone who needs to isolate themselves in order to be in a more balanced energy, and don't take that as a rejection against you. Like if this person says, I need alone time, it has everything to do with this person and nothing to do with you, is what I'm hearing. So don't take that as a rejection. And it does look like this person has been through struggle in their life and they've worked hard to, overcome those struggles. But like I said, I do feel like this is someone who sometimes needs to isolate themselves for their own mental health reasons. And again, sometimes social media can tell us that that's wrong, or people, society can tell us that's wrong. We're being selfish. When there are a lot of people out there, myself included, who need that alone time to recharge their battery. Anyway, let's look at the future of this connection. And then there was just one more deck that card didn't want to come out. Interesting. We have the Empress. And we have the Sun. And we have the Ace of Cups. That's beautiful. And we have the World. So future outcome of this connection, we do have completion. We have fulfilling romantic life. What you're attracting finds you, the Empress. This is also a healthy, sensual, committed relationship, the Empress, as an outcome in love. We have the Ace of Cups, which can be new love or a renewal. You know what this is. And we have the Sun, which is the happiest card in the deck. It's happiness and confidence within a connection. We also have, I can't ignore the divine feminine, divine masculine energy here. That's your happily ever after right there. Oh, my cat stinks. Seriously. Ugh. Just show me the sun. Happiness and love and relationship, feeling radiant, happiness, success, optimism, vitality, joy, confidence, happiness, truth. Happiness is on there twice because you're just going to be so freaking happy. I love that in this book on the Sun card. It lists happiness twice. Ace of Cups, love, emotional awakening, new feelings, creativity, spirituality, intuition. Next level in relationship, deepening of intimacy. Beautiful. And the Empress, I already mentioned it, but I'll mention it again. Nurturing, supportive, lover, sensual, committed relationship. There you go. I added the word healthy, but I do believe it's going to be healthy. So I have one more deck. Maybe your person's a dad. I almost just said dad. That is so interesting. I completely forgot about that. When I chose this deck, I chose this deck hours ago. And I completely forgot that the bottom of the deck energy is a person of water, the emotional idealist, emotionally connected, the serpent, psychic, empathic, high priestess, king of cups, intuitive, sensitive, heart-centered, feels deeply, takes things personally, healer, counselor, advisor, author. And that's like that energy right there. That's magic. And we have summer within 3 to 6 months. So you could be meeting, it also says the mother. So parenthood could be symbolic here. But you could meet this person within the next 3 to 6 months or in the summer. All right, so let's just see. I'm not going to dissect each and every one of these cards. We have 4, cat, apathetic, disinterested, aloof, my way or the highway, bored, unflappable, cool cat, unaffected, not my problem, what I want, when I want it. Oh dear. Cool and calm, disengaged. So for some of you that could sound familiar. Anyway, I'm not going to dissect each and every card. This is an interesting deck, so I'm just going to simply tell you what it is, read the words on the card, and it can resonate how it needs to resonate for you. Just remember, this could be, you know, giving you an indication of who this person is or how you will meet them or who they are. We have yoga. Contemplation, deep breath, centered, go within, steady, balanced, relax, take a break, inner child healing, meditate, time alone, balanced chakras, reflection, wellness, rest. 4 of Swords energy. All right, so let's see, my gosh, what you need to hear about this new love or your future love. We'll take that one. Bodybuilder. I saw Black Widow, but it didn't come out. So let's have a look. Let's have a look. I just heard the theme to Reading Rainbow. That could be symbolic. I don't know why. We have train, moving on, life's journey, new endeavor, going away, one direction, on track, focus, on time, keep going forward, go with the flow, inflexible, steady climb, no resistance. And that is 6 and Gemini, so that must be Lover's energy. And that clock says 2:55 or 2:11, like not the actual time 2:11, but the other hand is pointed at 11. So the number 11 could be symbolic. February 11th could be symbolic, or November 2nd. We have well, that's Cancer energy. Deeper meaning, is that Cancer energy? Or am I imagining that? I should know that. I should know my symbols, dang it. That's Cancer. Deeper meaning, community, hidden emotions, nourishing, social resources, true feelings, support, savings, perception, sustenance, looking deeper, provided for, consciousness. Hot air balloon, ascension. Leo energy. Balance, uplifting, freedom, going with the flow, rise above, don't resist, new perspective, untouchable, defying gravity, continuous flow, ascension, view, elevate, feeling good. Rainbow, wish granted, Cancer energy. Wish granted, serendipity, whatever. Blessing, patience pays off, abundance, hope, good luck, patience, promise, godsend. Creation, manifesting wealth, prosperity, perfect timing. bedroom, sexual fulfillment, intimacy. Now I gotta look up I have somewhere in this room, I have something that I bought, or actually I colored it to put up on my walls so that I could remember the symbols for each zodiac. So that's Scorpio. Okay. Just want to keep it clear. Scorpio, Cancer, Leo, Cancer, Gemini. Sexual fulfillment, intimacy, sensual pleasure, love affair, sleep, contentment, leisure, nap, sleep on it, alone time, oasis, retiring, dream time, astral travel, call it a day. We have, is that Sagittarius? It is! Once I make a connection like that in my brain, I can't unmake it. So now that I've made the Sagittarius connection, it's forever there. That could be symbolic to you in a Sagittarius, what I just said, like the words that just came out of my mouth. Once you make a connection, it's there. In sync, whatever that word says, working together as a unit, team, leadership, co-create, pooling assets, camaraderie, gung-ho, forming alliances, partnership, team effort. More Cancer, telephone, connection, communication, conversation, getting through, two-way street, message, vocal, loud and clear, reaching out, notification, throat chakra, inner voice, rings a bell. I'm not even going to take that for this reading. We have inventor, 3, Leo energy, innovation, imagination, creative, gadgets, technology, groundbreaking developments, okay to fail, do it again, do it again and again. I'm hearing a song. It could be by Frou Frou. It could be by Imogen Heap. I can't make that connection right now. Inspired ideas, setting trends, mastermind, modern era. We have spring, new moon, the maiden, within 1 to 3 months. We have Libra, repairman. Didn't we have that come out in those cards too? I swear we did. Repair, fine-tune, heal, fix, many working parts, reset, proceed carefully, needs fixing, makes adjustments, recover, skilled, make things right, mend, restore, upgraded. We have Gemini, wheel of karma. Is that Gemini? Yes. Karma, dharma, destined, inevitable, cause and effect, divine intervention, cycles, luck, fortune, rise and fall, circumstance, consequence, divine will, blind justice. We have, is that Capricorn? It is. I'm making all kinds of breakthroughs today. Capricorn and Sagittarius, I've got you. So you could be dealing with a Capricorn, power, strength, or a bodybuilder. Power, strength, forceful, determined, discipline, vigor, domination, push forward, influence, leverage, mastery, resolve, intense, resistance, self-improvement, exercise. We've got the Phoenix, which is Scorpio. I did have to peek for that one. I haven't made that connection to Scorpio. Transformation, eternal soul, renew, resurrect, rebirth, destroy, rising from ashes, emerge, new era, alchemy, transmutation, ascension. The end is just the beginning. Kerosene, Aries, aggressive, accelerate, ignite, determined, fuel, encourage, sustain, powerful, stimulate, volatile situation, provoke, watch out, unpredictable, combustible, propel, hot. Beehive, Leo. No, that's Taurus. What am I talking about? That's me. Beehive, Taurus, diligent, persistent, stamina, application, tireless, mindful, hard work, devoted, fruitful, busy, conscientious, energetic, continual, harvest, endurance, effort, patience, concentration. And optical illusion, which is Aquarius, not what it seems, mirage, trap, unclear, visual effect, confusion, head trip, trick, hallucination, hocus pocus, sleight of hand, projection, predictive programming. I did mention programming when the High Priestess came out. But anyway, I'm going to leave it there, my friends. So that is your reading. I'm sending you lots of love and light, and I will talk to you next time. Bye.